Tonight, as a former Uber driver in Lee County remains in jail on sexual battery charges, Fox 4 investigates the rideshare company's background check policy. Thank you for keeping it here with Fox 4. I'm Chris Earle.
And I'm Shari Armstrong. Uber says that former driver's background check cleared because he did not have any criminal convictions. The Lee County Sheriff says 37-year-old Felix Torres sexually assaulted a woman who was riding in his car after he dropped her off at a Fort Myers apartment complex early Sunday morning. LCSO says this is surveillance video showing the attack. But to put this in context, our investigative journalist Ryan Kruger dug deeper into Uber's position. They do not necessarily check for criminal charges as part of background checks, Ryan.
Yeah, so for instance, you may have heard Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marceno point to Felix Torres' past violent crime charges, including armed robbery charges, in saying that Uber never should have allowed him behind the wheel. But as I learned today, Uber is not the only industry not necessarily looking at charges as part of criminal background checks.
When she was grabbed from behind and thrown to the ground.
Felix Torres is no stranger to a jail cell. In court on Wednesday, prosecutors argued that his previous arrests for things like armed robbery and breaking and entering in Massachusetts show that he should be kept behind bars in Florida. Sheriff Carmine Marceno says Uber could bear some responsibility.
It's Uber's responsibility, or that company's responsibility, to vet the people they're hiring.
Uber tells Fox 4 Investigates that their screening process looks specifically at convictions, not necessarily charges. Therefore, Torres passed the background check. For context, Fox 4 Investigates looked to this report from the advocacy group the Legal Action Center. It encourages business owners to consider only convictions and pending prosecutions. The report says the fact that someone has been charged with a crime should not disqualify them for a job if they were not convicted. Marceno disagrees.
Okay, when you see his bone-chilling, arrest record, the only thing he should be driving is in the back of a police car to prison.
These kinds of assaults are rare, but there are thousands of reports across the country. Fox 4 Investigates pulled Uber's own safety reports. The most recent data available shows there were 3,824 reports of sexual assault in the years 2019 and 2020. That's a 38% drop from the previous reported years of 2017 and 2018, which had nearly 6,000 reported sexual assaults. Riders were the accused party 43% of the time. Uber says that 99.9% of all trips end safely.
And because Uber tells Fox 4 Investigates that their screening process looks specifically at convictions, not necessarily charges, Torres passed that background check. He is now, though, banned from using the Uber app. Ryan Kruger, Fox 4 Investigates.
Thank you for the update, Ryan. And now